We'll be putting a red highlight onto trend pin, indicating there's an alarm. The first thing that we need is a graphic, of course. I'm going to call this red highlight. Red highlight trend pin was just a bit too many words, so this is what people would, I expect, call it, the red highlight graphic, so I labeled it such in my software. I'm setting a fixed background to give me a clear workspace, simple 750 by 500. Going to go with the trend pin, okay, and we'll be doing a layering effect. And the first layer here that I'm making, it'll actually be a different order, but the first layer I'm making is going to be a black trend. I have a test object and it just changes values every second. So I'll make the range 0 to 60. In your application, you might adjust the duration. I've done that before. Here I'm just doing 5 minutes to keep the example simple, but it's adjustable. I think about 2 or 3 days is the maximum, but you could have a drop down, a slider, type in, so you could make this adjustable. Okay, I'm going to label this, which is going to be necessary for the layering thing we're going to do, keep everything straight. So I have a black pin. Now I'm making the red pin. And this red pin, I was able to duplicate it because it's the same data-wise configuration, but the visualization aesthetics are going to be different. It's going to be a thicker line. And it's going to be, I picked the wrong fill there, but it's going to be a red line. Okay. I like the dark red, but maybe you like a bright red. All right. Now the third and final layer is going to be the cover layer. So it's just a rectangle. I'll have to remove the lines around it, but it's a rectangle that blends into the background. Okay. And so this is going to cover up the thick red pin for the area that's not an alarm. So picture making Twinkies. We want a certain temperature for making Twinkies, and too high or too low is bad. So we want to indicate that. But we still want to know the temperature of the Twinkie up until it's cooked. So yeah, I just put the cover in the middle there. I had it overlap the sides just so there wouldn't be any awkward seeing the line kind of thing on the edges. All right. Now I'm going to flip over to Window Maker. This could be OMI also, but it could also be earlier versions. This has worked for like at least 6 years, probably longer. Okay, and just embed the graphic I just made. And we'll just see see red highlighting on the top outside the normal operating range. Takes a second for Historian to load the data. There we go. Along the top, we're out of the normal operating range, and on the bottom, we're out of the normal operating range. So that's it. That's the idea. Whatever you build will be more complex, but this is a nice, simple example.